9 to freaking 5 all the freaking time.
I'm so broke and have no money, but here I am.
So I am so broke right now.
Then I go to check my bank account. Now I'm 115 negative.
Work 40 hours a week and still struggle to pay rent.
Bitch, you worked on a fucking non-pay week, which means 9 times out of 10, now you have to wait 3 weeks.
You can work full-time in this country and still be poor.
You have a good job, working hard every week, but your saving keeps shrinking every time. Why are so many Americans earning more while feeling super poor? You're not alone. In this channel, we talk about a lot of topics. Make sure you guys subscribe, comment, and like. So yeah, I just feel like the system is rigged somehow. Doesn't matter how many hours you put in, doesn't matter what kind of job or earning salary you have, you're definitely gonna feel the pressure. And this time we're living, working hard doesn't make you be wealthy anymore. You have to have money strategy in this life. And that's why a lot of people right now, their paycheck is gone every week before they even check an eye on it, because they don't know how to manage money. They never learn about financial literacy and all that. And the problem is, in this life, school don't teach us that. The school don't teach us that. That's why you have to take your own responsibility on your hand to do your own due diligence if you want to learn in this time. Also, you're going to stuck there working every day and not going anywhere. I myself, I was in that position when I was working with Tesla. Everything, every paycheck, I don't see nothing. And I was wondering, wait a minute, I'm making $75,000 a year. How come I never save even $1,000? I know exactly. Yeah. So yeah, we just gotta change our, lifestyle, how we think, how we move and everything. But yeah, let's check out this video.
You know, a lot of people talk about how much they love God and how much they trust Him. But do you really trust Him? Let's see if you can trust God without a job. I've been out of work on family medical leave for 2 months. I know I did not have enough money saved up to live for 2 months. And until today, this is like my first time feeling like God didn't come through. But I know that's not true. He didn't come when I wanted Him to, but He's gonna come through. He's gonna work this out. He knows that I need electricity. He knows I need a washer and a dryer. He knows that I need finances and money to live, and He knows that I'm not well enough to be working. He is going to take care of me. And if you are someone who may be in the same shoes, where you feel like if God don't show up, I'm not going to make it, just know that He will show up. He will. So if you got to cry, cry. If you got to scream, do whatever you got to do to get that anger, that unbelief out of you. When you come to your senses, just remember that the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. The world and everything in it. He owns it all. And that when you seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, all of these things will be added to you. That's trusting God.
Is anyone else sick and tired of always feeling like you're living paycheck to paycheck and always being broke no matter how much you feel like you're cutting back, or like budgeting for your groceries or your gas or whatever your extra spending? And it doesn't matter how much money you make, because you always feel like if you make more money, you spend more money, which is probably true. But then you're just in this vicious cycle and you're like, wow, when is it ever going to end? It has to end. This economy is going to get better, right? And then boom, it doesn't. So here we are. Broke. Living life. Damn.
Can someone explain to me how is it possible that someone could wake up every day, every morning to go to work 40 hours a week and still struggle to pay rent? Because I keep hearing that if I work hard, you get ahead. But millions of people are working hard right now. They are driving buses, they're teaching children, working retail, working in hospitals, and working in restaurants. And yet, some families are living this paycheck to paycheck. So, what is going on? Did people just suddenly stop working hard? Or has life just become too expensive? Because it seems like people are just choosing between groceries to rent on the healthcare, or even childcare at that. That's basic stuff. That sounds like a bigger conversation than simple telling people to go work harder.
And to be honest with you, I sit here and question why I'm so broke and have no money, but here I am, an over consumer. I don't know how to quit. I've racked my Amazon credit card up so fucking high, and I'm starting to ruin my credit because of it. I swear, I don't even know how to stop. Like, I just overconsume and overconsume. It's like an addiction.
And you want to know the craziest part of it all? I made the least amount of money working my 9-to-5 job. And I was so scared to quit. I was so scared. I'm like, there's no way I can make it $80,000 on my own. Now that's my new goal in a month. Do you understand that we are so trapped inside of a thought process that we can't make it alone? We can't build off of our own strength. We can't build a name for ourselves. But in reality, I made 6 figures my first year on social media with not really even knowing what I was doing. And I thought I was going to fail. Imagine if I would have let myself believe that I couldn't do it. Imagine if you would have let yourself believe that you couldn't do it. And now $80,000 a month is my new norm. $80,000 a month is my new goal. And I was waiting for that in a year. And I thought that salary raise was the best. But it all changes when you believe in you. Because trust me when I tell you, when you control everything in your life, that is when the abundance arrives. Don't forget to follow.
Is anybody else sick and tired of working 9 to freaking 5 all the freaking time, 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week, but yet we're still struggling? Like, why is $20 an hour not good enough anymore? Why are the degrees still making us struggle? Why is it so hard to get any time off? Like, I just want to be at home with my kids, cooking, cleaning, making money still somehow. Oh, wait, I am. Because I learned how to make money online from my phone, you guys. If you're sick and tired of the struggle and you don't want to continue to work your ass off all the time just to still be broke, learn how to make money on this thing. In your free time and your off time, instead of going out and having plans this weekend, instead of scrolling on your phone or watching TV or a new movie, take a couple hours throughout your week and learn how to monetize. Learn how to make money online doing digital marketing. If you don't know where to start, you can send me a message or comment ready, and I'll send you the info on how I got started as a brand new beginner with no experience.
I'm not going to lie. I think that jobs need to start new people on actual pay weeks. Yeah, I get so sick and tired of starting a job. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you be so excited to start a new job, especially when you like been unemployed for so long. You be like, all right, cool. I'm going to start this job, whatever the case is, get the money flowing, whatever. Then you come to find out, bitch, you worked on a fucking non-pay week, which means 9 times out of 10, now you have to wait 3 weeks for your first check. Who the fuck is doing that? I hate that shit so fucking bad. When you literally could have just waited, started me on the actual pay week and not towards the end of the pay week. Like, I literally hate when they do that too. Like, the pay week end on fucking Friday, they want to start you on Friday. What? Why? No, please. If I'm here, I need to get paid. It's like, and then people don't pay you for training anymore. Like, what are we doing?
So I am so broke right now. Like I'm 40 and I'm really broke. I'm just negative $64 broke. And yes, I work full time. I've been at my job for a while now, 3 years, and I'm still broke. However, I'm not broke for the wrong reasons. I'm not broke because I'm drunk. I'm not broke because of drugs, and I'm not broke because of tobacco. I'm broke because I made my place feel like a home. Just a quick little tour. Hey, guinea pigs. In the bedroom. where no magic happens, which that's fine for now. So yeah, I will not be hard on myself for being broke, because I did that when I was using drugs and alcohol, and I'm not doing that today. And I'm only going to be broke until tomorrow, because tomorrow's payday, so it all works out, see?
So don't mind the way I look. I just got done cleaning a house. Spent, I don't know, close to 4 hours for 140. That's fair. But then I go to check my bank account. Now I'm 150 negative. I am trying so fucking hard. And no matter what I do, I just keep fucking failing. Next is my car. My car is gonna go. I don't know what to do. Really fucking don't know what to do. It's like every time I bring money in, it just is automatically gone before I even bring it in. I've been through hell and back. I need help. I don't know what else to do. Ah, man. Life's hard.
I hate being vulnerable online, but I just have to be so for real with y'all for a second. I work 40 hours a week and I'm broke. Like, I'm consistently broke. And I don't mean like, oh, I have just enough to pay my bills. No. Credit card payments are late almost every month. The rent and the car payment are the only things that are like consistently on time. Everything else is like, I don't know how to prosper. I'm in my 20s and I feel like I'm constantly stressed out about the world, about my finances, about politics. I don't know how the fuck we're supposed to thrive in these conditions. And everybody's always like, oh, just find things to be happy. Everything costs money. I live in New York City. I leave my house and I spend $50 unintentionally. I don't know what to do, you guys. I don't know what to do. And it's so fucking jarring, like, to sit here and watch influencers and watch reality TV sometimes and hear that people are paying $7,000 a month for rent and $12,000 a month for rent. Like, wow. $12,000? That's crazy.
As somebody on a single minimum wage income, I have £80 a week left over after I pay all of my bills, except I still have to buy food out of that. As a single person who doesn't have any children to pay for, I cannot imagine what it would be like for single parents on a minimum wage. I work full time. I know that there will be a lot of other people in similar positions, especially if you're living in bigger cities where the rent is much higher. And I'm sure so many people are in the same position, that you work full time and you're exhausted from your work. And then, so in the evenings, you're completely depleted and you are just getting enough. I remember about 12 years ago being able to work. I had enough money left over to save to go and move to Australia, but I could also buy like Doc Martens or concert tickets or festival tickets or anything like that. And now I could not afford one of those things unless I put it on a credit card. It's just not enough to live off comfortably. And it's like this ongoing simmering pressure in the background, just knowing that if something was to happen, like, I can't remember the last time I took a sick day. Statutory sick pay is £123 a week, which is less than a third of what I would get. How would I pay my bills with that? It's incredibly frustrating to give all of your time and energy to a job and be left just dissociating in the evenings because you've been staring at a screen all day, and then have no money left for fun or to buy anything nice. Like, yeah, I'm sure there's other people in this position as well.
Let me tell you the new American truth. You can work full time in this country and still be poor. That was unthinkable 40 years ago. But today, it's the new normal. People are working 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week. People who never miss a shift. People carrying 2 jobs. And they are still behind on rent, behind on utilities, medical bills, car payments. They're behind on everything. That's not a moral failure. That's an economic design. The working class didn't collapse because people got lazy. It collapsed because the system got greedy. Now let's talk about stability. Nobody talks about this enough. Every form of stability the working class used to rely on has been dismantled. Steady hours? Gone. Pensions? Gone. Affordable homes? Gone. Employer loyalty? Gone. Job security? Gone. Predictable health care? Gone. Savings? Gone. Retirement is now a myth. We now live in an economy where people can work full-time, budget responsibly, avoid debt, save when they can, and do everything right, and yet still drown. Because the working class is no longer a group. It's a trap. A trap you cannot climb out of without assets, and assets are now priced out of reach. Let's talk about the generation squeezed the hardest. People aged 45 to 75, the backbone of the workforce for decades. Many in this group are taking care of aging parents, helping their grown children survive, working physically harder while their bodies wear down, managing chronic health conditions, facing age discrimination, watching retirement slip away. This group has been hit from both sides. Their parents grew up in the era of pensions and one-income homes. Their children are drowning in student debt and rent they cannot afford. And the people in the middle, the sandwich generation, they're supporting everyone except themselves. The collapse didn't just hit individuals, it hit entire families. You want to see the collapse in real time? Drive through rural America. Once thriving towns now have closed factories, hollowed out main streets, collapsed housing markets, low-wage service jobs, skyrocketing addiction rates, hospitals are shutting down, schools are underfunded, and grocery stores are being replaced with dollar stores. Entire communities are now being left behind. These places weren't abandoned accidentally. They were sacrificed in the name of global competitiveness. Millions of workers who built this country were told, your jobs are too expensive, your towns are not profitable, your lives don't matter to the bottom line. That is the collapse. Now let's go to the other side, the cities. Urban workers face a different kind of collapse. Rent swallowing over half their income, commutes eating their day, gig jobs replacing real work, corporate chains killing small businesses, housing speculation pricing out residents, homelessness rising everywhere, health costs skyrocketing. Buying a home is becoming impossible. The working class in the cities did not collapse. They were pushed out by investors, pushed out by gentrification, pushed out by landlords who raised rent faster than the wages could keep up. The message is clear now. If you cannot afford the new city, leave. Where do they go? Who cares? Not the people getting rich off their displacement. All right, here's something the news never talks about. The emotional cost of being working class in America today is devastating. People are feeling exhausted, invisible, devalued, betrayed, angry, hopeless, and yes, overwhelmed. When you've worked your entire life, when your hands, your back, your knees, your time, all of it built this country, and yet you can't afford to go to the doctor, that's not tough luck. That's cruelty. When a 67-year-old has to stock shelves to survive, that's not a strong work ethic, mind you. That's collapse. When a single mom works 2 jobs and still can't pay rent, that's not poor budgeting. That's collapse. This is not personal failure. This is a national failure. Okay, both parties have sold the working class out. Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to say. Both political parties helped collapse the working class. One side blamed the poor, the other side blamed the rich. Both sides took money from the corporations doing the damage. Both signed off on trade deals that killed jobs. Both deregulated industries that exploited workers. Both promised protections.